So, remember when I said I was going to milk this shit fire for all the views it could get me? Well, this is very much that video. So, I'm just gonna cut to the intro and get it all over with. Cause I'm done with this series just as much as y'all are. So, let's go! So I am going to preface this video by saying if you haven't watched my first initial analysis on this series, please do go watch it. I highly recommend you watch it before this video. But if you are a rebel or a renegade and you want to just get straight into the ranking of these characters, go ahead, stay here. I can't control your life. And also, everything I say in this video is my mere opinion. So if you have a conflicting opinion and want to debate me in the comments, please respectfully do so, because if you say anything negative about me or my appearance or my person, I will not care, and you will be blocked and I will swiftly move on with my day. Now, let's actually get started. This is my tier list. This is my actual tier list of just everyone. So I'm gonna go through the tiers right quick if you are new to this channel and a ranking video on this channel. So the first tier we have is You Stupid Fucking Dinosaur, for those characters you just hate. Those characters we all just hate. Next we have Is This Who We Are? Basically for those characters who are bad, but in a different regard. They're bad in a different regard, as in writing or something like that, but they're inherently good characters. Okay. The next tier we have on this list is the Indifference Tier. For those characters who weren't good or bad, they didn't do anything for me. And then we have Elite, for those characters who just need a little bit more work. They're good, but they just need a little bit more before they go to Iconic. There is something that could be better about them. Okay? And then we have Iconic for those characters who are just amazing in every regard. So, yeah. The first character on this tier list has me asking the question of why we are starting like this, but the first character on this tier list is Sam, Tara's brother. I'm gonna put him in Indifference. He gets an automatic Indifference because he was nothing more to me than Tara's brother and Musa's boyfriend. That's all he was to me, and I actually don't like how they did him at the end by having him be scratched by the burned one to give him the significance that we missed from him. I don't like that at all. So, yeah. Indifference. Now, our next character is Silva, as in Sky's surrogate dad. I'm going to put him in Elite because he was actually very well done as a character. I like the twists they put into his character by making him kill Sky's dad and then raising Sky. So it's like, it gives Sky a little bit more, and it also does a lot for his character, and I just really like his character in general. So yeah, Elite. Our next character is Beatrix. I have a lot to say for her. Why? Why? Like, I get we had to have like a villain before the villain, but why? I loved her character though. Loved her character, but she could have been written better. She could have been She could have been a better friend. Her dynamic would have been more gripping if she would have actually befriended the girls and then switched up. And then been like, okay, Bloom, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you free Rosalind. Like, I would have liked that a little bit more. So, elite. She's elite. Yeah. So our next character is Tara, and automatically iconic for several reasons. So number one, I really like how she dealt with social anxiety. I really like how they wrote social anxiety into her storyline, because her cousin did not really have that. Her cousin was very shy, but she didn't have social anxiety from what I understand. I haven't seen the cartoon in a very long time, but I like how Tara was there. I like how she was there for everyone. She was nice, she was kind, she was an amazing person, and she tried her best to be as happy as she could while battling her social anxiety. So I really love Tara, and I also love that scene with Tara and Riven where she almost choked the literal shit out of Riven. And if you haven't seen that scene yet, or if you want to get more knowledge on what I'm talking about, go watch the first analysis video. I go in depth on why I like Tara as a character there. So yeah, that's all I have to say for her character this video. So I'm going to move on very gently to Sky, and I'm going to put him in, I mean, okay, I'm at a mental quandary here. So impause, as you would. So I like him, and I don't like him. I don't like that he was a simp. I'm just saying, I don't like this word to describe a man, but Sky was literally, and he was literally a simp. He fit the definition of a simp. 2 and 2. So for that, I'm going to put him in Is This Who We Are? Because Stella, she was something. And he liked Bloom. He really liked Bloom. And he let Stella drag him every which way in every which direction. And just, I don't know. He was a simp. So we're gonna leave him there. Next character, Riven, you stupid fucking dinosaur. An asshole. Riven, an asshole to everybody except Beatrix. Love that for her. But he was an asshole at every turn. Riven was just not it. So we're gonna put him in dinosaur. Period. Dowling, also you stupid fucking dinosaur, because I don't really like, girl, we get it. You wanted to keep Rosalind in her little box and whatever, but that phone call she made to Bloom's parents, she tried so hard to poison Bloom's parents against Bloom, and she was all like, anything Bloom says about this is just like invalid. She's having a really hard time here, and it's just, I hate it. So, yeah. Dowling, you stupid dinosaur. Okay, next character, Stella. I don't really know where to put Stella. Yeah, because she was mean. Stella was mean. She was just mean. And Stella in the cartoon was very nice. She was like the first to befriend Bloom when she arrived at Althea in the cartoon, but here it's the direct opposite, where Stella tries her hardest to push Bloom and the girls away. And It's revealed later in the series, the season, that Stella has a lot of trauma. And her mother is just not really a good mother. She wanted Stella to be like this powerhouse just like she was. And she was pushing Stella entirely too hard. But again, the problem I have with Stella is Stella and the way they wrote her, the way the screenwriters and the people wrote her, is Stella basically used her trauma as an excuse to be mean to literally f***ing everybody. And I don't agree with that because, again, mental health is not an excuse. It only explains. So Stella could have been a lot nicer. And I know they had to have a mean girl character, but they could have done that with Beatrix. You know? So I'm going to put Stella in Is This Who We Are? Because I know she can get better. She actually befriended the girls later in the series, which is why I put her in Is This Who We Are instead of Dinosaur. So yes, our next character is Aisha. Indifference. She wasn't really there. Aisha was just really there to be a friend to Bloom, to be Bloom's punching bag, basically. Yeah. She was more of a punching bag than Tara was, and Tara was everybody's punching bag. So it was like, oh my god, Aisha, I need you to blah, 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 blah. And she would just be like, okay, yeah. But what about this? Is this that? But also, okay, yeah, we'll do that. And it was just, Aisha was just not it for me, personally. So, our next character is Musa. Ooh, Musa. Iconic. Yeah, iconic. I like her there. I'm gonna keep her there. I'm gonna put her there because of her abilities. She's an empath, and basically it just made her very reserved. She was feeling all of those emotions at once, and she couldn't really control it, so it made her retreat into herself a lot. But I really liked that. I really liked her relationship with Tara, because after they got over Tara's anxiety and Musa not really being there for it, like feeling all of that, they really became good friends, genuine friends. They were the only relationship in this series between the main girls that I actually believed. You know? So, yeah, Musa, iconic. So, last but not least, Bloom. You stupid dinosaur. Because every single thing Bloom does in this series is selfish. So selfish. And it only added to the fire.
You better stop! Stop! Stop!
It only added to things that Bloom almost burned down her parents' house after getting her door taken away by her mom and dad. Yeah. Like her, let me see, her going on that road trip with Beatrix. And then, episodes later, freeing Beatrix. So then she could free the actual big bad, Rosalind. Selfish. Let me see. Her forcing Aisha to be Dowling's assistant after Beatrix kills the first assistant because she wanted information on her birth parents. Selfish. Inherently selfish. Oh, and her transformation was just not it. They could have kept that. But, yeah. Bloom is selfish, and that's why I put her in Dinosaur. Period. So, yeah, that ends this video. I am going to go over the tier list one more time from bottom up. And to start, you stupid Dinosaur, we have Riven, Professor Dowling, or Headmistress Dowling, and Bloom. Which is on, I agree with that 100%. And in Is This Who We Are, we have Sky and Stella, a fitting duo. In Indifference, we have Sam and Aisha. In Elite, we have Silva and Beatrix. And in Iconic, we have Stella and Musa. Yeah, there's nothing I would change about this list after pondering it. So, yeah. So, basically, to end this video, I'm going to say that, a lot has gone on in the past few days, and, I'm going to start trying to incorporate this setup into my videos more. Because I know it can get boring, me just sitting in front of my movie wall. And all that good stuff. So, yes, this is different. Yeah, that's all I have to say, and I'm gonna start getting into my outro now. So, if you liked me, if you like my person, if you liked anything I did in this video, you can follow my Instagrams at JanuaryKutsugi, Glamour by January, and Beetle with No Juice. If you like and want to see more of me, you can follow my TikTok at KutsugiJan, and my new official Twitter for if you want announcements on videos, and if you want my opinions outside of this platform, and if you just want to hear about me in general, you can follow my new official Twitter at Jan's Newsletter. Yeah. So, I'm going to go edit 2 more videos now. So, with that being said, I'll see you all whenever. Mwah.